canción. Bienvenidos, muchachos. A ver, yo saluden a todo el...
Whoa. Hey, it's me. I'm here.
Hi, it's you. It's you.
Well, that was a little tribute. I know it's a little bit off. It's a little tribute for Johnny Canales because he has passed earlier today. Well, actually, he passed last night, but the confirmation was that, we get the official today. Yeah. Just remembering the legend that he was. What's My Name? By the way, that he did appear on that show. What's My Name? Believe it or not, with Lynn Scott. So he's a trailblazer. I cannot officially say that I knew a lot about Johnny Canales because of the fact that I didn't get to watch a lot of Johnny Canales. I didn't grow up watching Johnny Canales, as you know. Tejano for me came in the 90s and not in the 80s.
Right.
But our condolences, regardless, our condolences and our sympathies go out to the family. And we will keep his legend alive because he has paved the way for all of us in true fashion. That he is a trailblazer, and he started out like that little intro said, that he started off coming from Mexico, and everybody told him no way, Jose, but there he was from New York to Mexico City. People were watching his show, and that in itself is a true accomplishment. So for Johnny Canales and everyone else, thank you so very much for joining us. Rest in peace. And thank you for those of y'all that are joining us. And we have a terrific, beautiful, and I use the word beautiful because she's very special to me because she's my adopted daughter. The one and the only Madison Pulido. What do you think?
Yay, Madison.
Let's go ahead and run that intro. It goes like this. What happened? It just
He's
dropped out of
so
the sky.
cute.
There you go. Hey, I'm losing everything. I can't hear you, sweetheart.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. There you are.
Hey.
Hey, how are you? I like
Good.
your t-shirt there.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So, how are you doing, sweetie?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Staying
Thank
busy.
you so very much. So, sorry about the intro. I cut it off. I was getting everything arranged. The program is new. And
Okay.
so, well, it's not new. It's the same program, but they've changed it, and I'm not used to the buttons.
Gotcha.
So I hit it, and it's not correct.
And
But
my lighting is messing up.
let me play the promo real quick. Hold on. Now I feel better. Now it's official. Oh, hey, Madison, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Well, you know what? I'm so glad that you're here. I know I haven't seen you in a while. I miss you.
I
Uh,
know I
uh,
do.
yeah, it's not a big secret. You're my adopted daughter. You know, so we spend a lot of time when we can. We spend time together, and we are it's just when we can, and I know you had this big show just recently. I wasn't able to go. I was actually a little sick, a little under the
Aw,
weather, but
that's okay. Your
it
health is
went
most
well.
important to me.
Huh? Well, don't we're not going to talk about that. Jeez.
I want you to feel good. Like, that's your energy, and that's what's important to me is making sure.
Yeah, I know, but Patricia always gives me a hard time about that too.
Yes, yes. We
So,
try to get on to him, but he still does what he does.
I'm a knucklehead. So Bobby, by the way, Casinia is joining us. Hello, Indio and
Hi,
Barbie.
Bobby.
Great tribute, Indio. Thank you so very much. And you know what, Madison, you've gone to see Mr. Johnny Canales. You actually went to go see him and took some pictures with him and everything else.
It was in the process of getting to meet him, but it was in that time to when he was starting to get sick to where he was just unavailable to go out and move. So I didn't get the chance to personally meet him, but through Facebook, Facebook Lives, we would join in there and tune in, and he was really supporting me when it had the Tejano Music Awards. He was rooting me on, and he was like, "Échale ganas," like just keep going. And Nora, his wife, she's so sweet as well. So to get to know that he at least knew a little bit about me is super, super special.
Yeah.
He opened a lot of doors for so many artists, and a true iconic legend for sure in our industry, in our genre.
Yeah, he was. I just remember he was really supportive for you, and he kept reaching out to you, and which is really gracious on his part because, I mean, he was slowing down and he was just kind of doing his own thing, but he was still involved, and that's pretty awesome for somebody to keep doing that, and especially with somebody that's new in the business like you. I mean, now you're not relatively new. I mean, you've gotten some work done, but it's good to have that support, from somebody so special. Bobby Castaneda says, hello, Madison. I love your music.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about what you got going on coming up here pretty soon. I know you've got some shows. I've been pushing your show that you have coming up in here, in the future. And so just let us all know what's going on.
So that's going to be in Pasadena, Texas. We're starting to get some shows closer to my side of town, a little closer to home, back, close to Barbie as well. And so I'm
Yes.
super excited to be able to get to sing and experience the music a little closer to home. As much as I love San Antonio and Corpus and the Valley, it feels really good to start getting those experiences and opportunities, closer to home, just because as artists know, to travel and stuff, it is hard. So I'm
Yeah.
excited. It's going to be at Winters in Pasadena. We're going to do it like a Gillies themed tribute style. Going to be very vintage, old school. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a Dolly Parton look-alike. So I'm super excited. Hopefully we'll have many contenders. Miss, yes, you would perfect. I can already see it. Like, I already know you would have the most cutest outfit, the
I'm
sparkles.
picking it out. It's in my brain right now.
Yes, brainstorming. And we have time too. So it's in August. It's
Yeah.
August 10th. It's gonna be like I would like to say like an all-day event. It's gonna start at 5. There's gonna be a car
Yeah.
show. Be out there. We're gonna have the music going with the DJs in the parking lot. The doors are gonna open at 7:30. We're gonna have bull riding. There's gonna be giveaways throughout the night. We really just want it to be a good show, a good interactive show, a good night, something to kind of just bring that good energy and hope that they have it kind of takes them back to the Gillies. I never got to personally go, but I have done research and heard about it and Urban Cowboy and getting to listen to that music.
Mhm.
And my mom also got Gilly himself in Lake Jackson, Texas when he was in town.
Oh
And
wow.
it kind of just gets to what for me, I get to like live in it piece by piece a little bit, but it makes like the full circle. So it's really fun, and I hope we have a lot of contestants, and I'm excited to be able to give back to everyone who supports and comes to see the show because it's going to be really really fun.
Another thing that's really awesome about it is, and you've been doing this here recently. If people haven't didn't know this, but you're playing with a band, with a full on band now. You know, you've already graduated already to the full on band deal, which was it's different singing with a band than it is singing with a track. It's completely different and it's more organic. So it feels different. And I it's an experience. It's going to be an experience, and it's really awesome. And so also your playlist has changed because of it.
Yes, it has, and I'm excited because I get to venture out more and get to see a little more of like what I like and what I don't like and what I feel more comfortable with, and the guys too being able to like follow me, and I learn like hand signals and when to tell them like to stop and all that. So it's really fun to learn and to really get to just full on experience it because like when we rehearse, it's it's not the same as when you're like in that moment and you're on stage. It's
Right.
like it's go time. There's no let's start from the top. Like no, it's you got it. That's
Yeah.
that's what I like because if there are any errors, which in my beginning times, like it's still there are some errors. Like there's no way in heck there's gonna be a perfect like no way. But I enjoy those like mishaps because then when it goes back to rehearsal, we're like, okay, so we're gonna touch base on this point, and we're gonna make sure we like bam on this point, and like it's just the whole shebang. And but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, and it's pretty. It's good that you're feeling it out, and more shows gives you more practice, and more practice gives you more experience. More experience gets you better seasoned in it, and it's all part of the whole thing. But just it's wonderful to see you out there with your band and everything else. Art Conjunto Cats Campos, he says, "Hey, saludos a todos. Madison is one of the hardest working youngsters in the music industry today. Much respect. Keep on working hard, Madison. Of course. Thank you so very much." Gilbert Zamora says, "Hey, Madison, how are you doing?" And Brenda says, "Hi, my beautiful mija." Earl, the main man, the other famous DJ, Earl, the Uncle Earl Hudson, says, "Hola, friends, ¿cómo están? Facebook family. Hey, I love the interview. Great interview with your guests. Great guest. Hello, Madison Pulido. Hello, Barbie Chick. You ladies look amazing. Oh yeah, Indio, you look good too." Just stopping by to say hi, support my friends. He says, Keep up the great work and much love from your favorite Tio, Uncle Earl Promotions. Of course, Earl, I know you are. We always say we have a hook. Earl is the Black Tejano DJ, and I'm the Native American DJ. So we got a hook,
Yeah.
That's like, hey, bro, we're right there. We're one of a kind. So
Yes, you are.
so no, but it's good. And you've got you've got your music going and the videos are going. I know you've got a video that's on the cusp. It's right there. It's ready to go. There's just a little finite little things that need to be fixed, you know. That guy that's doing it, just he's a pain in the butt and he just
Yes.
doesn't want to do anything. And
Mhm.
if he just get off of his butt. Dina Madrid says, Madison, it's this guy right here. Madison, hi. It says Dina Madrid. Yeah. Thank you, Patricia. I love you too.
Like I'll
No, we it's hard. It really is. It's difficult because this one's so different.
it is.
I'm
Mhm.
I'm
But
going to tell you. Let me give you this. This is going to be something that's never been done before, and hopefully, it will. It'll bring to light not only the music that Madison does, but it'll also show her willingness to venture out and just be different from everybody else, because this video it's just different. It just is. I don't think anybody's ever done anything like this. I don't know of anybody that's ever done anything like this. So just wait. Just wait. uh yeah.
more to come.
Ford Muscle Luis 97 says, "Hello, Madison. How are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much for joining us." Yes, and so tell us a little bit about what you got coming up after that, because you've already done the thing in Victoria, which was
Mhm.
crazy.
Yes.
Um,
How did
and
it feel opening up that big bash? I mean, you were
Let's
the
talk about that.
starting artist. I mean, how was that?
It was an awesome feeling to get the opportunity to start off that Memorial weekend, coming
Right?
back 2 years later with the band. 2 years ago, I got to perform at the Memorial Bash, but I only sang like 2 songs, and then with timing, my little set that I did have got cut a little shorter. So, and that was like in those times where I was, learning the way like the sets and times and the way showbiz works. And then I
Yeah.
also go on stage with La Fiebre. They called me up and I was recording them. I was recording my favorite song, Miel Tiempo Podrá. And then Angel, the singer, he was like, hey, and he pointed at me and I was recording and I turned around and I was like me? Me? And I
Me
had
for
a
real?
wet towel and my phone and I just threw everything and I gave it to my mom and I was like, they called me upstage. I'm going. Like, I'm not going to tell them. So I went up there, and that was like the very first time, like a big experience, a big crowd, and to be on stage with La Fiebre. I mean, that alone right there, I couldn't even believe my eyes. I could see from the side every musician, and then he was singing at the front, and we were just going back and forth, and the crowd too, to see like the joy, the light, that they're just like, yes, like, like that's amazing.
Mhm.
Them supporting her, and because it was my set, and then they went right on, so I kind of got to like open up for them a little bit.
yeah,
But
you feel
so
the energy from the crowd. Excuse me, the energy from the crowd,
and
definitely.
then get to go back 2 years later, getting to open it up with the band. It's just a really special feeling to know that like throughout this times period, our hard work is really paying off, and we're really learning, like how to maneuver and work everything out, because it's a lot. Like it is
Yeah.
much stuff. Like I have so many planners and binders and notes in my phone, and like I have post-its everywhere, like just to keep reminders of, okay, we got to do this, we got to do that. Make sure you get this. Like it is a lot, but it is so much fun.
Mhm.
All the rewards in the end are what make up for all that hard work, and so I'm excited to see what the future holds for this upcoming near future.
and you're going through all of the notes and get this and microphone that and microphone
Yeah.
cable here and this guitar and blah 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 blah, and then finally you go, what am I gonna wear?
That's well,
Speaking of that, you look so good at Memorial. As soon as I saw the beautiful red lipstick, the beautiful red hat, the outfit, Memorial Day stars banner, red, white, and blue. I loved it. You look absolutely gorgeous in that.
thank you so much. Thank you. I just definitely wanted to go with the red, white, and blue theme, and
Yes.
and it was a
Nailed
super
it.
hot weekend. It was so hot. So I was like, I need to make sure I at least have like something very breathable, comfy. And so but that's like the fun part of it too, is getting to like choreograph your outfits and choreograph everything that goes onto the stage and your props and everything, and getting the guys together too, because it's like a whole new family that was like, hey,
Yeah.
it's like when you're telling all your cousins to be there at a certain time, but you got to tell them to be an hour earlier just to be sure that we're all there. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a big old familia, but it makes it so much more fun. And I definitely wouldn't have met y'all. I wouldn't have met all the musicians, all the amazing artists, and anyone in the industry if it wouldn't have been from starting to meet different people and interact and learn who they are and they learn who you are, and then you end up seeing that y'all have so many similarities, so it's just like y'all are in the same little world. So it's been
Well, Brenda says Tejano Princess, of course. And Ford Muscle says, hey, condolences to for Johnny Canales, of course. Yes, that's very, very true. Kendra Muniz says, beautiful Madison Pulido. Hi. Well, look who we have here. Arlesi. Arlesi, how are you doing? Girlfriend says, hi, Madison and friends. How are you doing, sweetheart? You need to come on the show and talk about your new song. I know we need to talk about that one all the way from California. Orlando Cano says saludos, especially going out to Madison Pulido and the band, especially being one of the biggest fans out of the RGV. Keep it up. You're doing excellent. Thank you so very much, Orlando. Hey. And Alfredo the Lone Meskin, he says, hello, everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing, brother? Thank you so very much. No, and it's wonderful to see your progression. And I say progression because I remember when we first got together, you were you had just started out and everything else, and we were planning everything, and but your musical progression and how you've grown in your musicality, and that's just through practice and work and everything else, because you are very diligent in what you do. I will tell you this, I vouch for Madison in this true thing. I've not seen anybody work as hard as her in her musicality. She practices, she works, she really does her work. That is what it takes. I've said this plenty of times. If you are a singer, sing, practice your singing. If you're a guitarist, practice your guitar. That is what you have to do. That is your instrument. Work on your instrument, because that is the only thing that is what's gonna that's your catalyst to move forward. And if you do not do that, talent alone won't take you there. You have to work on that and make it better. And that you keep growing, and that's beautiful, because I did an interview with Ram Herrera, who's been doing this for 30 plus years. And Ram, when I asked him, I was like, what do you want to do now? And he's like, shit, dude, I'm just now getting good. And he's Ram. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brenda says I just gave her a new guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, we can play guitar together.
Yeah. And thank you so much for those kind words. I really have gotten to like look back and reflect on when I did first start and doing Buscando Talento. Like I remember I sang the very first song I did the first week of the like every week, the show, I did Duele by Elida, which it is a slower song. I really couldn't like dance on stage to it, but at that time I didn't really feel comfortable and know that, oh, I could sing but like move my arm or like look at someone, or how to like still dance the song, but it doesn't have to be like a fast dance, or like those little
Yeah,
tiny things that make the presentation. And
yeah,
so I really learned a lot going from just the Buscando Talento in itself and getting to reflect on each week after week of the shows, and then getting to reflect on different festivals and performances I've done, to see my growth in me vocally. And I still, like, I have so much more practice, and like, I know I'm not perfect by any means, like, I have so much that I still want to learn about myself. Like, I may be able to do notes that I properly don't know how to do yet. I've never had like a vocal coach or any training, so anything, it's just been from like ear or by like a YouTube video, some kind of guidance. But to have that training, I've never had. So I feel like there's more to learn about myself that I don't even know yet.
Well, you've shed off the weights on your legs, so you can actually move now.
Right.
Because before you were just standing there, and now you're
I
and
was
now
like,
you're.
I was like a walking stick.
Hey,
Don't move. And I think it was more of that scared of like just not wanting.
Nervous, scared. Yeah.
Yeah, just like if I move, maybe like the microphone will cut, or So, but now I anticipate that. Okay, that 3, 2, 1. Like, okay, you got to go on stage now. Like, I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing all the familiar faces and all the new faces. And when they see you and they're waving at you, and then you see them and you wave back at them, and then just to see that smile on their face, it's like, like, that they felt that special connection with you. And I hope that they like remember for like the next show. And then that's like the beginning of, that relationship between you and your supporters out there.
definitely.
You know,
Borrado Lopez from Houston, Texas says, "What's up, NDO? How are you doing?" And hello, Princess of Tejano. So, hey, and Frank Salazar, how are you doing, Frank?
Frank.
Welcome. He says, "Hello, Madison."
You know what I was going to say is whenever I go and I see Madison perform at whatever event it is, I love watching her when she gets right before she gets up on the stage. That moment you take right before you get up on stage, I see you. I see you take that breath. You breathe in, you breathe out, you do your little sign of the cross, and you're like, okay, let's go. And then you shine as soon as you get up there. I love that moment you take, though. I watch you. I do watch you a lot. And I just love that. And then you go on stage and you rock it.
You
Thank
kill
you.
it, girl.
Thank you. And I just do like to soak it all in, just because 3 years ago, when I
Yeah.
was in Haiti, like, there was never a thought in my mind that get to go onto a stage and sing songs that I recorded in a studio alongside amazing people in the industry, start my career, and then just getting to continue growing and continue working with more amazing people. And so it's just many, many blessings, and I am so
Yeah.
thankful and grateful, and I one day will make it up to anybody and everybody who has helped me and supported me, and I hope that one day I'll be give back the way I envision it in here. But for now, I get to give back with like my love and who I am as a person. And I'm excited to continue making really good new music. And I'm starting to write my own little bit by little. So I want to do my own writing and tell my story from, my life. I'm excited. I'm growing and learning, and I'm, this brain in here it's working. So, and that's
Just
that.
like your mama's brain is constantly working too, man. That
Yeah,
woman.
always working so hard and going back and forth. I wouldn't be able to do it without her on my side either. But she's the one that does the running around for me when I can't. Or, we have each other's back, and to have her there, it really does help me a lot. She does the heavy work, and she does definitely make my work a lot easier for me.
That woman works. I want to hire her sometimes. Shoot. I'm like, come on, lady, come on, help me out.
Sergio Barbosa says, "Hello, amiga, Madison Pulido. How are you doing, brother?" Norma Salazar, how are you doing, gorgeous? Thanks very much for joining us. She says, "Hello, Madison Pulido, and your mom, Michelle." Hello, Lawrence, and hello, Barbie Chick. Thank you so very much for joining us. Frank says, "You are doing great. You work very hard, and your hard work pays off."
Thank you.
David Anthony says, "Hi, Madison. How are you doing?" There you go. Borrado asks, Madison Pulido is going to be at Winners August the 10th in Pasadena, Texas, because he's there in the H town.
Oh, yeah.
I know. Hopefully, we will be there as well, right, Barbie Chick?
I live 5 blocks from Winters. Yes, I'm going to be there.
You better.
I'm
He's like,
walking there if I have to.
Alfredo Rios Jr., how are you doing, brother? He says, good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Gracie says, hi, Madison. How are you doing?
And doing
So, Alfredo says, Grupo Fijo is in the house, of course. And Borrado says, Madison, I'm going to take you a 12-pack of Coke later on. Of Coke. We already talked about no Coke. That's just,
Water.
It's bad for me. I have some water too. I stay
yes, drink
I
water.
have my Madison Pulido thing.
I know. Wait.
And you've got your T-shirt on.
I got it.
I have a T-shirt, but I'm not wearing it tonight. But I got my Madison.
Save it for
Yeah.
so you can make a dog Martin Madison Pulido look.
Ooh.
Right. Orlando says, I love you, Madison. Hope to see you soon. There you go. So, no, I mean, you know what? But you don't have any caps.
I have a couple. I have a couple trucker hats, and we're still and adding to our inventory. That's something new too. For Memorial Weekend, we did tank tops as merchandise, and they sold like hotcakes. It was hot, so I don't blame them. But it's interesting to see, the different things that we look into doing, and then to see, like the response, and it's just a part of every part of it. It's same thing with like the music. You try it out and you see, okay, the response you get on which track. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm excited for the new music to come. We're working alongside Brando Mireles again, and we're also going to be working with music from Beto Ramon. So I'm super excited to get to work with that music and do some unique sounds with it, and just play around and see what we can come up with, but really try something new for everyone out there, and hope that they like it a little bit.
Definitely. And as Borrado says, Indio, she's a friend. You think I want to get hit with a chancla? I don't know why.
Oh, there it is.
Chancla.
It's on there.
What happened to your? Didn't you have like those ugly? What are they called?
My Crocs are not on tonight because I might be stepping outside after we wrap up tonight. Just saying.
Oh, so you're stepping out on me? Okay, that's cool. No, hey, why don't we take a listen? Why don't we take a listen to some of Madison's songs? Let's take a listen to Cosquillarte. It's a song that it's still on the charts. I know we're playing it here on the radio for sure, and it's doing really well. It's a wonderful experience making this video because it was a challenge. It was like an all-day affair, but it was so much fun. And Michelle was just a trooper because she carried a lot of stuff, and I was like, "Put it down, woman." And she was just, no, we're going to do this. I was like, okay. So, but there's a lot of, hopefully you'll get it. So this is Cosquillarte from Madison Pulido. That is the Tejano Princess, Madison Pulido, the Barbie Chick. And I'm just Indio right here on Q Radio.
The Indio.
Entregarte lo que pidas de mí. Quiero
good. It's so good. What happened tonight? I hit the wrong button. So that was one of my favorite ones from you,
Yeah,
Madison.
it was fun. Well, they were so much fun, but just getting to go reflect back on like when we were shooting it and all the pictures and behind the scenes. It's a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
And for those people that didn't get it, it's supposed to be a dream. That's why it opens up like an eye. The whole thing is just that it's a dream of you know him dreaming about her, and she's singing to the dream. So
And do like
that's
third and like serenade in a way, you know.
and the hat, by the way, is very important because that's
Yeah.
her grandfather's hat.
Yes, my great grandfather. Yeah, it was his hat. May he rest in peace. My great grandpa on my Pulido side.
See?
Beautiful.
Very,
Yeah.
very cool. And she's just the camera loves her, so I didn't have to do anything, just stand around. Chrissy E, aloha mi gente. How are you doing, girlfriend? Thank you so very much
Aloha.
for joining us. Borrado says I play that song more at the bar. That they love it at the bar, and that's a true way to measure. That's why I don't have like this top 10, blah 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 blah. It's really hard to keep a good, honest top 10. And I say that in earnest. I'm not dissing anybody else's top 10. Please don't take that like that. What I say is like, one person's number one song is different on this one, and it's different on that one, and it's kind of hard to keep that all together. But yeah, but I do give it out to my DJ friends, and I have a conglomerate of DJs, like 25 guys that I trust, and I give it to them and I say, play it at the club. And when they tell me, dude, this is a banger, that's how I know it's a banger.
Yes.
Because they're playing it for the crowd. That's different than
Get that live feedback.
Yeah, they're getting it. They're getting it live. And Mateo says this song is a banger. Boy, see, I know what I'm talking about. Borrado says, "Hey, where's Michelle? Where is Michelle?
Where's Mom?
Catching up on some Z's.
With some Z's, of course.
Well deserved.
Yeah, right. She needs to because she's always working. Says aloha mis amigos Indio and Barbie, of course. And then Norma says hello to her. Let's see here. Where am I at? Dave says saludos, Madison Pulido. Great music, Dave Hernandez. Of course. Thank you so very much, Dave. Robert I don't want to say your last name. Cancino Senior. Saludos, Houston, Texas. Much love. Houston. There you go.
Down, baby.
Let's see. Abel Rebecca Lueda says, Madison, my girl. Hello from Lueda's Street Taco here in Lake Jackson. I know your tia and Theo, Michael and Brenda. They're very good people. Come by and see me at the Mosquito Festival. The Mosquito Festival. That's different. Next month, we'll be selling them tacos, and I'll hook you up. Can I go?
Yes, of course. Everyone come. Just make sure you bring your.
I'm not.
There's the Mosquito Festival. It's a big festival that happens in Clute, Texas. It's the Mosquito Festival. Selena performed there. I think it was 1990. It was. I don't want to get the dates wrong, so don't let me get it wrong. But I have screenshots of the flyers. Alma Pulido played at the Mosquito Festival. Jimmy Gonzalez played at the Mosquito Festival. Sunny Salcedo has played there before. Elida. So I hope
to play there now.
I know. I'm hoping this year it is actually this year it's Sunny Salcedo and Amanda Solis. Yes.
Oh, okay.
I believe so that the lineup for this year's Mosquito Festival is Amanda Solis and Sunny Salcedo, and I'm hoping one year I'll get to perform at the great Clute Mosquito Festival. So I'm excited.
It's coming
up soon.
I'll call Sunny and make some arrangements. Sunny's a good friend of mine.
I'm gonna do a little pop up or something, but I'm still gonna go regardless. Yeah. So I like here.
So is there really a lot of mosquitoes? I've never been.
No, I mean your average Texas mosquitoes.
Okay.
Here in Texas, they're all big. They're all like this big.
But there's a big, like giant mosquito blow up, and you take a picture with it and everything. It's so much fun.
Borrado says, Madison, do you have in merch and you can see Madison on YouTube? Yes,
Yes.
Mhm.
Madison on YouTube. She does have her YouTube channel, and she's very active on it. And as far as her merch, I thought I had it.
My website.
Your website. I'm trying to see where did I put it because I do have it. Where did I put it though? Okay, I have to get it. Hold on.
No worries. I do have my TikTok and Instagram at official Madison Pulido if y'all want to check that out. And then the website is madisonpulidolatina.music.com. We have the merch as well as any upcoming events, different podcasts. There's one of our koozies that we do have. And then the
Mhm.
that Lawrence has on. And we have tote bags. We're working on more trucker hats and getting little things. Hopefully, we'll do some keychains and some stickers. And we're thinking of some more things. Oh, I have my little Tejanito and Tejanita hats. They're these little pieces that have our little Latino music logo on there. And they can check that out. And then all the YouTube videos are available on YouTube under Madison Pulido. And there's a few out there right now that match up with the songs that are on the album if they want like a visualizer of songs out there.
That fan, like the fan that the ladies use, would be
Oh,
pretty because with your rose, it'll expand when it opens up.
that's
I
a
think
good.
that's really good for the summer, those fans.
Yeah.
And then you can sign the back of the fan.
There it is.
I don't have.
Madison's website.
I like that. Did you
I
hear that?
know.
Yeah.
You're a specialist. You're a specialist. Madison plays good golf. uh,
There's the QR code.
That's the QR code. It will take you to the website for Madison Pulido, Madison's website, where you can go ahead and get all of her news and information, and also buy her merch, buy her music, and everything else. Chrissy E says, "Barbie, you are funny."
We
Well,
need to
we try
hang
to.
out, Chrissy.
I know, Chrissy. We need a talk on the phone like we did last time. So anyway, no, it's really good that you're just blowing up, kiddo. You're just
Yeah.
taking over, and finding your place. I remember when we talked, and you were just starting out, and it was where, you know what, where, how,
Yeah.
and here you are. You know your road. You know where you're going. You've got
Mhm.
everything. You've got a definitive path, and that's great. Once you know where you're going and how you're going to get there, that's half the battle. It's hard when you're still feeling out. You're still trying to, I don't know, if I should do this, now you've got your brand down and people know what to expect from you, and they know what Madison is all about, and they know that, oh my gosh, this is her, this is what she's like, and like they were saying, they like that Becky G song that you sang, you know, that really in itself, because I think I've shared this last week with Ruben Ramos, when I asked him about new artists and what advice do you have for new artists. He said, just do that one thing, whatever it is, just do that and be consistent. That way your fans know who you are, because if you keep changing, keep going back and forth and all these different, they're not going to know what to expect from you. But
Oh, yeah.
just do that. Whatever it is that you want it to be, you just do you, because that way they'll know who you are, and your fans will say, that is Madison Pulido, that is who she is, and they'll want to come back for just that. And so it makes sense. Why do people go to McDonald's? I don't go to McDonald's because there's crappy burgers, but if I'm in a place where I don't know where I'm going to get I don't know what kind of food they're going to have, I can go and get McDonald's because I know what the burgers are going to be like. They're consistent. And so that's kind of one of the, that's a horrible example, but that, you know what I'm saying.
I can always go for glory. It's good when it's working.
Right, it works, whatever. Chrissy E says yes, for sure. Abel Roberta Loera says, just look for the booth that has the Red Street tacos at the Mosquito Festival. I'll sell the best tacos. See you there, Madison.
Thank you.
I asked if I could go. just saying. Not
That
you, Lawrence. Not you. Because every time I go to like the Chinese buffet, the guys there go, "Oh no, we're gonna work hard now. You go home now. Buffet over." Damn it! It says all you can eat, and I can eat it all. Hell. Madison is an artist, as I can definitely say. She is beautiful from inside and
True.
out, says Chrissy
thank
E.
you.
And
Thank
I concur. A
you.
beautiful spirit inside and out. And that's what I fell in love with, was her beautiful soul, because she's a beautiful person inside, including mom. Michelle is just as beautiful, and what a wonderful person. And
Thank
I just love her tenacity.
you. Mhm.
And, I
Her
know
work
she's in there.
ethic, like,
Yeah, her work ethic, her tenacity, and her willingness not to accept no.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
woman will not accept no. And you know what? I praise her for it. She is 100% total badass, and I love her for it.
Thank
So she's
Def-
just
She's definitely, opened a lot of doors and helped me, go through not such an easy industry. It gets tough, and it's really good to have that tough bone next to me when I'm the very like calm. Where she's my sidekick, and we're even balanced for each other. We've got each other's back, and it's really fun too to get to experience everything alongside with her. Even though she's working as like the momager, when you
yeah.
back, it's like, okay, she's still mom. Like still looking
Yeah.
on the stage. She's still taking videos and pictures. I don't know if like sometimes if y'all see some of our posts, you'll hear her in the back of the video like, "Yeah, I got Madison," or cheering
Yeah.
on, and
Oh
then
yeah.
you'll hear her be like, "Oh, okay," and then she'll go back to recording. So it's those in between, like like the reality, and then it's like, okay, going into work mode. But it's really really good and fun experiences throughout it all. So I'm excited for these upcoming shows. They're gonna be a lot of fun. There's like so much that we're gonna add to it, and we've got 2 months. So you guys mark your calendars, August 10th for Winters in Pasadena, Texas. It's gonna be a lot of fun. The tickets are available on Ticketmaster, which that was a first for me too, to ever have my
You're
name
like,
on Ticketmaster. Like that's something that I never imagined would ever happen either. So just to have like those details, it just makes everything so much more special. And so shout out to Winters and Brian and DJ X-Ray and everybody a part of the Winters Friday night the Hano shows. I'll be there on a Saturday night performing live, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
definitely. And it's wonderful to see you moving forward and everything else, you both of y'all together. And the fact that she's there with you, and y'all are the alpha and the omega going together and everything else. Borrado says Madison is a sweetheart. Yes, definitely.
Mhm.
Cisnero says cool, very very cool. Thank you so very much. Yeah. And uh, um, just a little backstory. I'm gonna play this song here, Amor del Bueno, and she's the one that was behind me yelling, "No, move, no!" Just you gotta. I should have left her in there because she's like,
The scenes.
yeah, she's great behind the scenes. I love her to death. Hey, Madison, I was pissed off for your. Wait, what?
I was pissed off for you a few years back when you performed in Victoria when they cut
And they
you
cut you
short.
short. Yeah, I was so upset, but lots of blessings
Thank
are in your favor of keeping you strong. Yeah, keep you favor keep strong.
you.
Abel and Becca Luera. Yes, it is a shame that they cut her strong, but look, I mean cut her short, but look at her now.
Look at her
She's
now.
got her own shows, and that's the best of the best right there. So, you know, the good thing is that she doesn't let it take over her. That's the good
Mm,
thing.
yeah.
She's like, hey, you know what? She got up there and people asked. I remember that because they were still buying t-shirts, they were still asking for you, and they were asking who is that?
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole point. You made an impression, even though it was a short time that they gave you, you still made an impression. People still wanted to know who you were. And
Mhm.
that's definitely a plus. So anyway, Amor del Bueno, you're going to see it's a great video. It's a great song, first of all. And the video, I like it. It was good.
It's cute. It's interactive. Like the colors, the transitions. Like you guys are gonna love it. It was a lot of fun. This one was super fun, getting to like the colors and the pop art and bringing it all together and putting like that pow. So I'm excited.
Yeah, and just imagine her mom back there going, "Move, just like, turn." And you'll see her go.
And then I'll be like, go backwards. It's a lot of fun, guys.
It was fun. Slick Rick from Tejano TV, Madison. It was great to hang out with you at Memorial Day weekend. I'll be hitting the radio airwaves in about 3 weeks, so I'll need your music. The sky is the limit. Well, Rick, I will guarantee you we'll send it to you ASAP. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get Amor del Bueno. That is the Madison Pulido, the Patricia Archer. I mean Patricia. I'm reading her popping
Are we
up over
cheating
here.
on who now?
Patricia Vargas, that Barbie chick right here on QVO Radio. Hey, we're down here.
This one was fun.